I'm Melissa Fowlkes from Hennessy School, and I teach second grade. This is the 4th year that I have been participating in saluting new readers, and it's a marvelous motivator for the children to read with more enthusiasm and more confidence. So I salute saluting new readers.
My name is Amanda, and I'm going to read The Little Red Hen. Once upon a time, there was a little red hen who worked very, very hard. One day, the little red hen called to her friends. "I have some wheat," she said, "and I'm going to plant it. Who will help me plant the wheat?" asked the little red hen. "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the pig. "Then I'll do it myself," said the little red hen, and so she did. The wheat grew and grew. Soon it was time to cut the wheat. "Who will help me cut the wheat?" asked the little red hen. "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the pig. "Then I'll do it myself," said the little red hen, and so she did. Soon it was time to pound the wheat. "Who will help me pound the wheat?" asked the little red hen. "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the pig. "Then I'll do it myself," said the little red hen, and so she did. Soon it was time to take the wheat to the mill to make flour. "Who will help me take the wheat to the mill?" asked the little red hen. "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the pig. "Then I'll do it myself," said the little red hen, and so she did. Soon it was time to make bread with the flour. "Who will help me make bread?" asked the little red hen. "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the pig. "Then I'll do it myself," said the little red hen, and so she did. Soon it was time to eat the bread. "Who will help me eat the bread?" asked the little red hen. "I will," said the duck. "I will," said the cat. "I will," said the pig. "Oh no," said the little red hen. Thank you for listening to me read this story.
Hi, my name is Ashley Francis, and I'm going to read Clyde Monster. Clyde wasn't very old, but he was ugly, and he was growing uglier. Every day he lived in the woods with his parents. Father Monster was big. Monster was very ugly. That was good, because monsters will make fun of a pretty monster. Mother Monster was even uglier. All in all, Clyde was his parents were a picture family as monsters go. Clyde lived in a cave he was to live in a cave at night anyway. During the day he played in the woods doing monster things like breathing fire. He also did things like turning somersaults that made big holes in the ground and into things. At night, Clyde was to go to his cave and sleep, but one night he would not go to his cave. "Why?" asked his mother. "Why don't you go to your cave?" "Because," explained Clyde, "I'm afraid of the dark." "Afraid?" asked his father. "A monster of mine afraid? What are you afraid of? People?" said Clyde. Thank you for listening to my story. If you want to hear the rest of this story, check this book out at my local library.
My name is Daniel. I'm going to read Welcome to Jurassic Park. Dr. Grant and the children are trapped in their car. Then the T-Rex spots them. As the huge beast attacks, Tim, Lex, and Dr. Grant manage to scramble out of the car and down the side of a mountain to safety, and not a minute too soon. The car is devoured in an instant. The three visitors stop to rest after their frightening with the T-Rex. Drawing this time, Tim has a chance to talk about dinosaurs with Dr. Grant. Then it starts to get dark. The three travelers find shelter for the night high up in a huge tree. This keeps them safe from any meat-eating dinosaur that might. Thank you for listening to me read. You can check this book out at Sacramento Library.
My name is Brandon, and
I'm going to read.
I'm gonna read fast food. Jake is eating a hamburger. Sam is eating a hot dog. Pete is eating a fish burger. Uncle Joe said, "Here, Maria. Here is a hot dog, Maria." "No," said Maria. Uncle Joe said, "Here is a fish burger, Maria." "No," said Maria. Uncle Joe said, "Here is a hot dog, Maria." "No," said Maria. Ice cream. I want ice cream." Jack is eating a hot dog. Sam is eating a hot dog. Jack is eating a hamburger. Sam is eating a hot dog. Pete is eating a fish burger. Maria is not eating. Uncle Joe is eating a hot dog. A hamburger. A fish burger. And a hot dog. Thank you for listening to my book. Hi, my name is Tommy, and I'm gonna read Halloween with Morris and Boris. Morris the bear yelled, "Halloween! Hooray, Halloween is here!" Morris the moose said, "Halloween is not here. I don't see him." Change the page. Boris said, "Halloween is not a him. Halloween is a..." "I know," cried Morris. "Halloween is a her." Morris laughed. "Children can make pumpkins. Pumpkins grow. Can't." "I know what," Boris shouted. "I know what," Boris shouted. "Let me finish it. Is when children make pumpkins into jack-o'-lanterns. Into jack-o'-lanterns. Into what?" asked Morris. "Ha, come with me," Boris said. "I will show you." "Where?" said Boris. "You see." "There," said Boris. "You see." Children make eyes and mouths into pumpkins. Then the pumpkins are jack-o'-lanterns. Morris said, "I would make a Morris-o'-lantern." Boris yelled, "They are jack-o'-lanterns." Thank you for listening to me read. If you want to hear the rest of this story, check out your local library. My name is Brady, and the book is called The Lover's Hen. Once upon a time, there a cat and a dog and a mouse and a little red hen all lived together in a cuddly little house. The cat liked to sleep all day on the soft couch. The dog liked to nap all day on the lap. And the mouse liked to soft all day in the warm by the friend. So the little red hen and to do all the housework, she cleaned the mouse and washed the dishes and made the bread. She Thank you for letting me read. My name is Bree.
Hello, my name is Dylan. I'm going to read The Hungry Giants. I want some bread, roared the giant. Get me some bread, or I'll hit you with my bommy knocker. So the people ran and got the giant some bread. I want some butter, roared the giant. Get me some butter, or I'll hit you with my bommy knocker. So the people ran and got the giant some butter. I want some honey, roared the giant. Get me some honey, or I'll hit you with my bommy knocker. So the people ran. They looked everywhere for honey. I want some honey, roared the giant. Get me some honey. Get me some honey, or I'll hit you with my bommy knocker. The people found a beehive. Ouch. Here is some honey, they said, and they took it to the giant. Here is some honey, they said. The giant looked at the beehive. That's not a honey, he said, and he hit it with his bommy knocker. The bees zoomed out. They zoomed after the giant. Ow, he roared, and he ran. Ow, 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 all the way home. Thanks for listening to me read The Hungry Giant. It was a mistake to take...
Shh, name.
Name and book.
Okay, my name is Haley, and I'm going to read My Sloppy Tiger Goes to School. It was a mistake to take My Sloppy Tiger to school. When he saw the computer, he got very excited. He bounded over to it and hit all the keys at once. Computers are not for tigers, said the teacher. My Sloppy Tiger thought the teacher was nice. He jumped up and licked her face. He's tasting me, said the teacher. No, I said, that's a kiss. My Sloppy Tiger loves books. He does not read them, he eats them. He tore the books with his claws and stuffed them in his mouth. The teacher and I put the books on the top shelf where My Sloppy Tiger couldn't get them. He made a fuss and pretend he was crying. Books are not for tigers, said the teacher. My tiger wanted to paint. He was too sloppy. He got paint on the floor. Then he walked in it. There was paw prints all over the classroom. Paint is not for tigers, said the teacher. We tried to put on a play. My Sloppy Tiger got excited. He wanted to act all the parts. When we were singing, he made a terrible noise. Singing is definitely not for tigers. Thank you for listening to me read. You can check this book out at your local library. My name is Jordan. And I'm going to read Tabby and the Tree. A big dog came into Kate Green garden. It saw Tabby the cat. Bark, bark, bark. Tabby ran to a tree. She did not like dogs.
Turn the page.
Tabby climbed up the tree. Bark, bark. Went the dog. Tabby went on climbing. She climbed up to the top of the tree. Meow, she said. Kate Green ran into the garden to help Tabby. Go away, she said to the dog. Go away, go on, go. The dog went meow, said Tabby. Thank you for listening to me read. If you want to check it out, check it at my local library.
Hi, my name is Zachary, and I'm going to read Dear Santa. Dear Santa, thank you for the skateboard. Dear Santa, thank you for the spaceship. Dear Santa, thank you for the kite. Dear Santa, thank you for the watch. Dear Santa, thank you for the bike. Dear Santa, thank you for the kitten. Dear children, thank you for the cookies. Thank you for listening to read this book. Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and I'm going to read the story Talk, Talk, Talk. There once was a turtle who lived by a little pond in Haiti. He loved to sit in the sun and talk to all of his friends who came to the pond for a drink. Talk, talk, talk. Many of Turtle's friends were birds. One day, the birds decided to leave Haiti. They wanted to take a trip to a faraway spot. Let's go to New York, they said. All of the birds began to chatter away about their long trip. Soon Turtle's animal friends stopped by the pond for a drink. Turtle talked to them about the birds who were flying to New York. He wanted so much to go on a long trip. Talk, talk, talk. Suddenly, a young pigeon flew down and sat on Turtle's log. He started to take a bath in the cool pond water. "What is it like to fly?" asked Turtle. It is like riding on the wind," said Pigeon. "You can see so many wonderful places," Turtle said. "Think of it," he said. "I have never been away from my little pond." Pigeon felt sorry for Turtle. "Why don't you come with me to New York?" he said. "What is it like in New York?" asked Turtle. "The buildings are very tall," said Pigeon. "There are crowds of people and rows of cars. You could live in a big pond in Central Park." Turtle thought about moving to a new place. It was just what he wanted to do. But then he looked down at his round shell and stumpy legs. "How can I get to New York?" asked Turtle. "I have no wings to fly and I can only crawl." And he looked sadly at his little pond. Thank you for listening me read this book. If you want to check this book out at your local library. If you want to read this story, you can check it out at your local library.
It is morning in the city. Another busy day is beginning.
It's okay. It's okay.
The yellow taxi drives out to work. It will pick up many passengers today. The train is running high above as the taxi moves quickly along. The taxi stops at a tall office building. The people who get in are in a hurry. "We have a train to catch," they say. We can't be late. The taxi rushes them to the railroad station. At a big apartment house, the family climbs into the waiting taxi. When the taxi stops at the zoo, the children dash off to see the animals. Then the taxi picks up a man and a woman. They have to meet a cruise ship that has just docked. The taxi takes them to the crowded pier. The man and the woman step out and passengers from the ship get in. These people live across the river outside the city. The taxi drivers over the bridge take them home. The taxi comes back through the tunnel that goes under the river. Thank you for listening to my story. If you want to check this book out, you can go to the local library.
Hi, my name is Natalie Johnson, and I'm reading The Wishing Well. A mouse once found a wishing well. "Now all my wishes can come true," cried the mouse. She cried. She threw a penny into the well and made a wish. "Ouch," said the wishing well. The next day, the mouse came back to the well. She threw a penny into the well and made a wish. "Ouch," said the wishing well. The next day, the mouse came back again. She threw a penny into the well. "I wish this well would not say ouch," she said. "Ouch," said the wishing well. "That hurts." "What shall I do?" cried the mouse. "My wishes will never come true this way." The mouse ran home. She took the pillow from her bed. "This may help," said the mouse. She ran back to the well.
The mouse threw the pillow into the well. Then she threw a penny into the well, and made a wish. "Ah, that feels much better," said the well. "Good," said the mouse. "Now I can start wishing." After that day, the mouse made many wishes by the well, and every one came true. Thank you for listening to my story, and if you'd like to check out this book at your local library.
Hi, my name is Rachel, and I'm going to be reading The Big Honey Hunt. We ate our honey, we ate a lot. Now we have no honey in our honey pot. Go get some honey. Go get some more. Go get some honey from the honey store. We will go for honey. Come on, small bear. We will go for honey, and I know where. The store, she said, to get it there. Not at the store. Oh no, small bear. If a bear is smart, if a bear knows how, he goes on a honey hunt. Watch me now. How do you hunt it? How, Dad, how? If a bear knows how, if a bear is smart, he looks for a bee right at the start. Bees hide their honey in trees that are hollow, so we will find a bee to follow. Thank you for listening to me read. If you would like to listen to the rest of the story, you can check it out at your local library. My name is Nelson Maxwell Voorhees, and I will be reading Cowboys, A Sting in the Tail, and Packing a Pistol. Like a rattlesnake bite, the sting of a scorpion could be very painful, but not fatal to a man in good health. Their size says a good rule with smaller animals. The smaller, the more poisonous. The cowboys check the ground before spreading their bedrolls and putting on their boots in the morning. Packing a pistol. Cowboys use their rifles mostly to deal with dangers on the trail. They might need to shoot a fatal injured horse or matted steer or a rattlesnake. Pistols were fired in the air to turn a stampede herd or give the train the signal to start the race. Thank you for listening to this story. If you would like to listen to it again, check it out at your local library.
My name is John, and I'm reading the book When the Volcano Erupted. A long time ago, some dinosaurs lived in a forest on the side of a big volcano. They had leaves to eat and water to drink. The volcano stayed asleep and life was good. But one day the volcano started to shake. It roared and it rumbled.
black smoke shot out from its top. Red hot rocks flew into the air. The big, slow dinosaurs could not get out of the way. Some of them were hit by the flying rocks. Then rivers of red hot rock came down the side of the volcano. The red hot lava set fire on the trees. Soon all the forest was on the fire and black smoke filled in the air. Most of the dinosaurs did not get away in time, some died in the smoke and some died in the fire. But 4 big dinosaurs did get away. If you want to check this out at your local library, you can.
Hi, my name is Brandolyn. I'm going to read Nobody Rides the Unicorn. In the faraway land of Jeopardy, there was once a king who was full of fear. He was afraid of everybody in the world. He was sure they were plotting to put poison in his wine or in his food. So the king called the most cunning man in Jeopardy, a man named Dr. Slythe. There is only one sure way to avoid being poisoned, said Dr. Slythe. You must drink from a goblet made of a unicorn's horn, and you must eat with a knife, fork, and spoon made from a unicorn's horn. But how can I catch a unicorn? Asked the king. Such a beast is too fierce and fast for my hounds. Dr. Slythe whispered in his ear. The unicorn can only be trapped by a quiet young girl with a gentle voice. So find me that girl, bellowed the king. Dr. Slythe sent for Zoe, the beggar girl. She was the quietest, gentlest girl in all of Jeopardy, but she lived alone. She was nobody's child. Zoe was brought before the king. Dr. Slythe told her, "We will take you into the deep forest and you will sit alone, singing sweetly and softly. After a while, perhaps a unicorn will appear and come lay his head in your lap." Zoe was very excited and scared, but she wanted to see the unicorn. So she went with the king and the doctor into the deep forest and sat alone waiting under a silver birch tree. After a while, she began to sing very sweetly and softly a song that she had learned in her dreams. His coat is like snowflakes, woven with silk. When he goes galloping, he flows like milk. His life is all gentle and his heart is bold. His horn is magical, living gold. Nobody rides the unicorn. Thank you for listening to me read this story. If you want to hear the rest of the story, you could check it out at your local library.
My name is Taylor, and I'm going to read The Tale of the Turnip. Once upon a time, an old man planted some turnip seeds. The sun shone and the rain fell, and soon the seeds began to grow. But one of the turnips grew bigger than the others. It grew and it grew until it was enormous. One day the old man said, "Let us have some turnip soup." And he went out into the garden to pull up the enormous turnip. He pulled and he pulled, but the enormous turnip would not come up out of the ground. So the old man asked his wife to come and help him. The old woman held on to the old man, and the old man held on to the turnip. They pulled and they pulled,
and they both gave a shout. The big turnip came out. Would not come out. So the old woman asked the little boy to come and help. The little boy held on to the old woman, and the old woman held on to the old man, and the old man held on to the turnip. Thank you for listening to me read. If you like to finish the rest of this story, you can find it at your local library.
What do you love?
Reading!
And where do you go to school?
Hennessy!
And what grade are you in?
Second!
Hip hip hooray!
Hip!